Guys, deluded YouTube's Lucas Torreira. I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in. So let's get straight into it. Let's not waste any more time. I've said this before and I don't know how to make it make sense, but one thing that really annoys me with this club is like my expectations are on the floor. Like I don't think I can expect any less of Arsenal. Like, we're coming sixth. It could even be worse in my opinion. I hope to be wrong. I hope to look back at this video and think you're tweaking. But why I say this is because Unai Emery, he knew he had a hard job, but based on them last two games, there are some positives to take, but there are also some negatives, specifically the playing staff. Like, nobody is hard at this club. Like, there's so much wrong from the way we shape up. I don't even need to get into everything in it. You know it as an Arsenal fan or as a broader fan of football. You know in it. But one thing that hurts me is just when I watch us, no one's sick. Like, what I mean by that is, no one galvanizes me. No one looks like they're the saviour. No one looks like they're really inspired consistently. We could say Guendouzi, however you want to say his name, if anything. Nobody looks 30, innit? And for me, if we go back 10 years or so, 07, 08, when we had Nasri, Sessa, and all these players, and them and there, Van Persie at a point too, we were worse as a football club. We were worse off financially and competitively, but we had better players, and we found, even Eduardo, unfortunately with injuries, we scouted better players. So now with more money, we know the dynamic has shifted in the last 10 years so that everybody's got money now. But why the fundamentals should still be there and find the good players? Why is nobody sick? Like, why is nobody good? Like, when we had them man there, you could say, other fans could say Arsenal are this, Arsenal are that, but what they couldn't deny is that these players are quality. Who at Arsenal is undeniably quality or undeniably a quality player? You can say Mesut Ozil, I believe he's a quality player, but by the same logic, I don't believe he's a quality player. And by the same logic, for every 10 people that say he's a good player, there's 20 people that might say he's not. So there's that. Beyond that, there's no, like, I can't even give examples. Like, for me, it's just, you can say Aubameyang and Lacazette are sick as well, but by the same logic, Lacazette, I think he done alright last year, but has he really convinced? No. Aubameyang's going missing in big games despite having a good goal scoring record. So you could say the same about him too. I was about to say Lacazette Torreira. Torreira is sick for me because I've watched him, but can I really scream his quality in regards to Arsenal because he hasn't played that much? I'd look like an idiot, wouldn't I? Guendouzi, however the hell you want to say man's name, a player that I actually watched before he played for Arsenal, like you saw with the vids. Not that I'm an expert on my man or claiming to know him more than any of you guys, but you can say him, but Arsenal fans, let's keep it true. People are going OTT with the praise for him. His interceptions are good, his fight is good, his passing is good, but there's times where his concentration is letting him down, his positioning is letting him down, and things like that. People talking extreme. One thing I've learned about life from doing these YouTube vids as well is that people talk in extremes. People don't like the truth. People, yeah, bruv, it's weird. But that's really what hurts me is like, who is sick? Like, I watch us on a Saturday, Sunday, when the midweek game comes, and I'm just like, everybody's quite crap. Like, everyone, like, I love some of these players. Like, ride for a Iwobi, Ozil, Torreira, Lacazette, Aubameyang, Xhaka to a degree, even though I can admit these players are underwhelming. But nobody's sick. Nobody's sick. Like, no one's sick. Like, obviously, I'm not saying we need to go and get City's players because we can't. But you look over at City, there's players there that we would bite someone's arm off for one of their players. Liverpool, there's players there, innit? Like, there's players everywhere. Like, oh, bruv, like, it's just, this is something I've always thought. Like, and it just, I've got no hope for top four. I've told you guys, I've said it before, seeing is believing. It's down to the players to inspire the fans, and it's down to them to inspire me personally, because am I going to always support my club? Yes. I'm always going to hope for the best? Yes. Despite my criticisms, I'm always going to defend our players? Yes. But optimism's at all-time low. I look at that squad and I genuinely can't see, even if Unai Emery gets them to play his way, I genuinely can't see how you get top four with that side. I want to be wrong, people. I hope to be wrong. I do believe, away from this, generally speaking, that everybody in the top six can get top four if you put run of games together. If you're inspired, if you don't lose games you deserve to lose, if you win when you shouldn't have won, if you can't do either, when you just walk away with a draw, game management, several things that I'm yet to see collectively at Arsenal. And I'm not even trying to use Unai Emery's 2 games as an example for obvious reasons. It's more Arsenal on a broad spec. But when you see these things, the things I've listed and the things we're seeing, it doesn't correlate to Arsenal. So how can I put my heart aimlessly in it and say top 4? We're not. And what scares me more is that this regime I don't think we're gonna. Don't get me wrong, we're not gonna get relegated, and I don't think Everton, sorry, and them sort of sides they're gonna lap us anytime soon. But if our spending and their spending continues the same way, they might just. Why I think a couple of years is because we've probably got many years ahead of them in structure, in the team way of playing. We've obviously got better players than Everton collectively, maybe not individually, some like Richarlison, but collectively. But if they were to get backing from Usmanov and they were to give Marco Silva time to implement how he wants to play and to establish a winning mentality or some sort of mentality at Arsenal, you've got and they're spending 50 million on one player. That's allegedly our budget. This doesn't bode well for Arsenal as a football club going forward. This is why I said there's fantastic resources and facilities and all these things at the club, but how can I be excited about the future? I want to be wrong, and I've made a video titled them exact words if you want to go and see it, people. What did I even forgot the words I said. Great resources, but how can I be confident about the future? Just type in Delu Laguna with them two things and you'll find it. But this is just something that always bothers me. Like 10 games. Who can you say is going to give you a certain level of performance over 10 games? You can't say one for Arsenal players. You can't think of one. You really can't think of one player. If you say 10 games from whatever game it is on the weekend, West Ham, to 10 games, well, 9 games time, so it's all 10 in equal, you don't know what you're getting. The one man that you could probably say is Monreal, and that's a problem. And that's not because he's amazing, just he will give you a certain level of performance. He'll get ripped. People do got gas him a bit, but him... I'm really saying the left back. I'm really saying a 31/32-year-old left back who's coming to the end of his career is the most consistent or player that you could probably rely on the most at this club to a degree. Do I love Lacazette? Of course. Do I love Aubameyang? Of course. I think they're wavy players. But 10 games, I don't know what I'm getting from them. I don't know what I'm getting from them. I really don't know what I'm getting them. Ozo, I love him. I don't know what I'm getting. Torreira, I love the guy. I've watched him. But until he puts on an Arsenal shirt consistently, the same goes for him. Matteo, there will come a time when people ask questions. It's a bit like Killing in that he's going through a honeymoon period. He can do no wrong to fans. People will praise every pass and whisper every misplayed pass Matteo does. But sooner or later, they're going to look past that and think, all right, cool, you came from France, 19 years of age, showing bravery. What more are you doing? In the same way, eventually, Killian, people are going to ask, why can't he play through the middle? When he does things like in the Champions League, if they don't go through, why wasn't he one of the players that they did? Because you saw it all went on to Neymar. It was whispered about Kylian. These are the questions that you're going to have to deal with as you mature as a player, to be honest with you. So, yeah, but I'm getting off topic with that one. So, yeah, on that note, I've got nothing more to add. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest if you wish. I'm out. Thank you for watching.